Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday.
It's the A-P-R-I-L-T-O-M-W-E-K-A. It's the A-P-R-I-L. This is what y'all came here for.
I'm back.
It's the April and Tomeeka show. Wow. It's the April and Tomeeka show. It's the April and Tomeeka show.
Hey, Day. Hey, Tomeeka. Bring y'all people in. What's up? I'm going to start that over. Bring your people in. I'm waiting for April. But let's hear the theme show. Hey, Miss Lewis for now. Did you get my text, Miss Lewis? Hi, Margaret. Hi, Danita. Hi, everybody who's joining. Hi, Miss Watkins. Bring your friends in. Me too when I saw it. Hey, babe.
Hi.
Hi.
Can you see me?
I can.
Oh, I couldn't see nothing. It's black.
A little bit blurry, just a little bit.
Oh, I'm blurry?
Just a little bit. Hi, Ariel. Hi,
everybody.
people.
Hi, Aurora.
Welcome. Happy Thursday, everybody.
Let's do lunch, Aurora.
Stop our conversation.
That's okay. Life is up. Hi, Rossi. Hi, everybody.
It's Rossi here.
Tomeeka.
Hi, Rossi. Really, you having lunch dates and you haven't went on one with me? Really?
That's not true.
I'm gonna be that girlfriend right now.
Okay.
No, we have not had lunch since COVID. What?
Well, we had dinner.
That was because it was Ross's birthday.
That's
we haven't had a girls' lunch, but whatever.
Well, my birthday's next week, so
you baby girl. I mean, live and live.
I haven't seen Aurora in almost a year. I seen you last week.
You know what? I'm gonna let you have that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let you have that. If everybody look, here's the deal, people. Y'all got about 20 minutes to go get it in.
Because it's gonna be on lockdown.
Because Paris is on a 3-week lockdown. So y'all got about 20 minutes to run out.
And Aurora's family is from there. So that's why I'm really like shouting her out. Her mom, her whole family is in Paris. Or is it France? Yeah, one of them.
Knows all about it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Aurora. I hope they're fine. Okay. Hi, boo.
Hey, happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday, everybody.
It's here.
Hi.
Do you have all the books or are they going to be mailed? You don't have to mail them.
I have your book. I almost put it in the mail, but then I said, maybe I'll give it to her. I don't know.
Okay.
So I kept yours on the side.
Okay.
I thought I would do a drive-by.
Fine.
Hi, Pastor P. You guys, I just sent Pastor P a text message that her boobs was all over the internet.
You know what? I was eating and I saw that and you got like my heart. I was like, what? And then you were like, April's full. I was like,
honey, if I sent you that text, I love you. I sent it to everybody I love because it got me. And here's the deal. When I got it, I was actually nude. So I was thinking, damn, did I mistakenly, because it like went with the whole moment, honey, before I could check it I went on the story to see what the fuck did y'all see. And honey.
Well, tell them what you sent us.
No, I went on the story to see.
No, people don't know what we're talking about. What did you text us?
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you tell them? Because I can't, because of my phone.
Yes. So Tomeeka sends me this, and I'm eating a burger. I'm halfway through the burger. I'm like, where is it? I'm like, I'm going to kill her. Okay. Okay, it says, hey, did you mean to post nudes on your story? Okay, so I know earlier I did some things. So if Tomeeka's saying it, I'm like, holy shit. And then she wrote, April Fools, just kidding, in case your heart dropped. Yes, it dropped to my toes. Send this to your 10 friends. I said, that is so wrong.
I sent it to everybody. And so
I didn't have a chance. My Wi-Fi was sucky down there. I was like, you wait till I see her.
I got it. I was literally sitting on my bed from being out. It was hot as hell outside, and I was naked.
It is hot.
Did the fuck? I was so in a rush to get my clothes off. Did I have my phone in my hand? Is this what transpired? Because it was Shay who sent it to me. It's all thanks to Shay, people. So Shay sent it to me, and Shay isn't even really online. So she sent it. I'm like,
no,
everybody already sent it.
That's how I felt. I was like, if Tomeeka know the stories is up and all of that, then Tomeeka, this is credible. I lost my mind. I couldn't get to that phone quick enough. I was like, what is she talking about? And then I saw the April Fools. I said, got me. You got me.
So hope today is April Fool's, people. I hope someone.
I know. I said I was pregnant on my live, so on my feed. So
girl, bye. It's April Fool's.
It's
Child,
April Fools. Yeah.
what she ain't doing is being pregnant. Okay.
I would be dead. I would be dead. Oh my God.
The fact that he's still doing it is problematic for me. I want to trust him.
Right.
And his ass was like, we're in my car and you're going to get shade. Mika had my heart beating. I know. She had my heart beating too, y'all. Like literally, you guys at least had clothes on when you got the text. I was nude. So it made
yeah, you were panicking.
I was like, oh my God, what did they see? Like, what part of me is out there exposed to the world? And Lord, I'm glad it was just the April Fool's. So I started forwarding it to everybody I know.
It just made me think of Zoom because I've had Zooms all this week. I had a funeral, all kinds of stuff. I don't know how to work Zoom. So it just made me really like, because people are still messing up during the funeral. People, they talk.
Yes, they are.
They don't realize they on.
They had sidebar conversations at the funeral.
Are we on? And we're like, yes, you're on. Zoom is a hot mess.
People don't know what a mute button is. So they're like, hey, I don't think they can hear me because nobody's acting like they can. So, and everybody's just trying to be real, like, we're at a funeral.
right. We're at a funeral. Hey, you got that? And they from the island. You got that? I'm like, ooh, I hope they got it because I don't need you to ask no more. So, yeah, we got through that. Ooh, gracious. Okay, hi everybody. We needed to break the ice. It's been a long week, and like Tomeeka said, I really think. Well, my doctor already said, enjoy like Tomeeka. We're going on lockdown. I don't know when, but it will happen because it's all in succession. They went UK, France went last time. Now Brazil. It's going to happen.
It is,
and I hate it. And I think the only reason it's happening is because they just didn't give the people that wanted to get vaccinated time. You can't just open everything in the middle of getting vaccinated, but we'll get there. Okay, so I have not been watching the trial for George Floyd, but I've been seeing pieces on Shade Room or Baller Alert or Sean King. And these witnesses are not playing with these prosecutors. They're not playing with them.
They're tired. Okay?
I said what I said.
They are tired.
Say it again.
They're tired.
They're tired. I didn't missay my words, especially the black guy from yesterday. He was like, did you call him a punk ass? He said, I sure did. He said, if that's what you heard,
did you hear the tape? Play the tape again. I didn't stutter. You heard the tape, right? I just heard it again.
You heard the tape. Like what, me calling him a name, what does that have to do with anything that happened, that transpired between the two of them?
Why are we even doing that?
Because they're trying to, I don't know what they're trying to deflect. And it's not working because it was murder. The EMTs, everybody is just like not playing with them. They were saying, was Chris certified in CPR or whatever? He was like, I have no idea what his medical training is. All I know is that I needed some civilian, anyone to help me revive him.
Mm.
Anyone. Like, they were very to the point. No shucking and jiving. No humming and hewing. No making them second guess their words. They were like, anybody. I would have taken a civilian off the street. Anybody to help.
Let me tell you something. I'm not watching the George Floyd trial by design. This week has been a crazy week, and it's one thing after the other, and I just didn't want to face. But I do watch the news daily. I am a news fanatic, and I've only, even that, I haven't even been able to sit and watch that like I normally do. However, the will give you the good pieces that you need to digest. And while I'm watching the news, every person that they brought on, from the young kid whose face couldn't even be shown, all I could think of was the PTSD that all of these people who sat there, and all of us, because we all got it. I remember watching the video and feeling like, oh my God, they got to get off his neck. They got to get off his neck. Oh my God, he's dead. So we went through it. And then for these people have to relive it and tell it bit by bit by bit, piece by piece by piece. And it's a year later.
It's a year.
People are still crying, bawling on the stand, tears. Like, who's going to help them with their therapy, their mental? Because these people actually witnessed, it's nothing they could do about it. We witnessed it from our bedroom in our house, but it was right there and they could do nothing about it. But call him a bitch ass nigga, but say get off his neck, but but say things.
Right. And I think that's why Chris stayed on it, because he wanted to show his power. He's like, call me what you want. I'm gonna stay on stay on the neck for as long. It was his arrogance that killed him. Yeah. Because I'm a police, I got this badge and I got this gun, and there's nothing you can do. And I'm gonna stay on his neck for as long as I fucking want to. And that's what they should have seen in that video. And the arrogance.
The crazy part is that when you heard the 911 dispatcher say, I thought the tape had a glitch. That's how long he was on his neck. It couldn't possibly, it's either he's killing him right now or it's a glitch. All his own supervisors saying that he had no business being on his neck. So it's just all of this stuff going over and over, regurgitated. And all I can think of is the mental that these people have to endure is just so bad. It's so bad. Like, we are a grieving nation right now, from the Asian Americans, all these mass
Rihanna. I mean, the list goes on and on and
it's
on.
It's a shooting like weekly now. This one here in Orange County, California, yesterday.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Colorado last week, and the week before that. Like, it's beginning to be too much.
Right. So what about our PTDS? How do you say PSTS? Post-traumatic. Yeah, PTSD. What about us? Because even what's his name? DL said, I think he's just watching the whole video because we're all like this. It's too much for us. But he was saying that we owe it to the people that this is happening to watch it. But it is a lot. You know, I didn't want to see it. I purposely didn't watch it last year when it was on Sean King. I was like, I'm not watching. Somebody texted to me. And I opened it and it was already full of that. I couldn't stop it. It was like going down a rabbit hole. I was like,
you couldn't stop it because you wanted them to stop. Correct. You wanted to see that they did not do what you're seeing them do.
Right.
And let me go back. The New York man who beat up the lady, the New York who was out on bail from killing his mother, who just killed who beat up an Asian lady, and then the guard watched. Come here.
I don't know how they feel because it was 3 men that watched. It was 2, and then the one that closed the door. You like?
I don't know.
They didn't go to her rescue.
They did.
Even if y'all was scared, because here's the thing. I can understand maybe he has a gun. He's going to hurt all of us. We don't want her to get hurt. But after he's gone, let's pull her into safety, then lock the door and do whatever. Right. You know, I still think that's a punk ass move not to say something. It's 3 of y'all. Y'all motherfucking charge him. Get him. Y'all 3 against 1. Y'all could have won that fight. But they chose to do nothing. And I'm like, I hope you know, I hope I'm never in that situation where I'm getting hurt and people are just like, and turn their cheek and walk away. Oh my God. Because I couldn't.
A nation who looks out for each other. I hate when I see people, look, I'm the girl who, if it's a car accident in front of me, I stop my goddamn car and try to get out and help. Okay? We have to be those people. No matter, I remember being in my apartment building and this man beating this woman and for whatever, and me being young, helping her. We have to be a nation of people who care about each other. And despite what your cousin, brother, uncle did to me 12 minutes ago, you know what I'm saying? I still have to care for the person who didn't do anything for me, who needs my help. And I don't know if it's that mentality that says, oh, that's them and I'm not gonna mess with it and I'm gonna leave them alone and stay out of their business. We have to stop. And even if you don't, I don't know if they called the police and I don't know what they did, but what I did see what they did was just stand by and let this shit happen. We gotta stop being those people, okay? If you see something, say something. And if you can't say something, fuck some shit up. You know, let's just stand together as a people. And this is not about black or white or Asian or Native American. It's not about shit. It's just about humanity at this point. Like, you see something, say something.
Right.
Like, going in, like, help the person. It's an old person, but it's a young person on their back. Yes, they might be crazy. And yes, you may be fearful. But say, hey, dude, can we go help this other person out? Because I'm scared to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? But to nothing or do nothing. No, y'all, don't be those people. Don't be those people. And when we become those people, we ain't shit. We're not shit as a nation.
Right.
So it's just, this week has been a lot.
Got you. Right. It has. I don't know if her name is Jamie, a nation who looks out for each other. We are our sister and brothers keepers. You are absolutely right.
Yep.
I got it. Yes, you are right. I can't read everything, is kind of going fast, but I did see that. So I wanted to acknowledge that. See something and say something and do something. Right. I know we can't all just save the world, but those three men looking on, they're going to, first of all, I know they're going to have trauma. Yep. They're going to have trauma because they're going to have to relive that moment, whether we know it or not. You're welcome, Jamie. I think I said it right. They're going to relive that, and they're going to regret their reaction or non-reaction, whatever you want to call it. They're going to regret it, and they're going to feel some sort of way. That poor, helpless lady, I mean, you didn't even drag her into safety. If nothing else, ma'am, are you okay? How do you close a door on a human being? I don't get that. So when I read that he was in jail for stabbing his mother to death, I was like, Lord Jesus. So somebody made a point somewhere online, maybe Shade or Sean, they made a comment that he probably cannot acclimate in the real world and probably wanted to go back to jail, because that happens a lot. I've been in here for 17 years. I know nothing. They let me out. Some people do not. We have to understand that some people serve 30, 40, 50 years. When they let them out, they don't want to go. That was Shawshank Redemption. They let the white man out. He had been in there for 50 years. He came out and he hung himself because he couldn't. He's already slow. Now he's old. Technology has moved on. He didn't know what to do. He was trying to bag the groceries and he said, I don't want to be here. But he was happy inside. But when they say you have to go, you really have to go. Now you have to go. So maybe that was a part of it going back. But I could have thought of a million different ways he could have went back or did something differently other than hurt that young, that Asian woman. So, but it was painful.
You know, when you're dealing with the mentally disturbed, they still have to mentally tell themselves to do some bullshit. So it just was right time, wrong person for him. Like this, this is it. This is her. It's a whole bunch of stuff, and they can't take this. And this is big.
Right.
He didn't do a little. So you're right. Maybe he can't go back home, and home was jail. Because you kill your mother, where do you go to home at? You have no more home.
And how do your cousins and your uncles and everybody greet you when you come home?
You in that family? Nobody's fucking with you. Not your sister, brother, not your mother's sibling. Oh. So yeah, he had to go back home, and home was jail. So unfortunately, some random citizen had to deal with his need for wanting to say. He probably looked at them like, I gotta go. Where am I go to? Oh yeah, and I mean, I'm not even trying to make it funny, but I'm saying like you got to understand that mentality. You're absolutely right. That when we don't have mental health facilities for these people that have mental,
Right.
you know, where else?
And I'm just wondering where, if he got out in 2019, we had a whole year of lockdown. Where was he? And had people in his presence in this whole year and 3 months or whatever, have they been getting abused by him? Has he been hurting? Because he doesn't look homeless. He looked like he had on clean clothes, like he was staying somewhere. So was he acting out at these places?
He was in a pandemic.
Yeah, but where? Who was he staying with?
Right. He probably was in a group home or something, because you go from jail to the group home. And maybe now they're like, okay, dude, your time is up here.
Oh, right. Because they say he has lifetime parole. Like, you're never going to be off of parole. We're going to be on your ass every day. So I'm glad that they were able to identify him, you know, because he didn't look like he cared anyway.
Right. So
it's just so crazy
that they're pinning Black people against Asians and vice versa. Yeah, they
right.
You know, after what happened in Atlanta, there was this thing that said how Black people should be an ally to Asians. Time out. How about white people being allies to every goddamn body? Because it's not our fight, okay? And it's not that it's not our fight. If we're all in this together, it's not us against them. We're all in the same boat at this point.
Exactly. We have our arms open for everyone.
Yes.
We are saving the world.
Yes.
Black, female, both, we win everything. Because when we put our mind to something, we're going to get it done. So what you're saying is they need to show the same kind of freaking keep that energy going to help us. We are always helping. And we don't mind, Jamie. We do not mind. But we also need help. In the middle of our Black Lives Matter and all the, things that go wrong and people being killed of African American descent, where's our, heroes? Where's the people that's going to help us? We're helping. We got everybody on our back. We got everybody. And we get tired too.
Right. So everybody wants to talk about the Asian guy who choked the Black woman in his store for lashes. So
that was recently?
Yeah.
Damn, I missed that.
I think that, look, everybody can pick out a story about Asian hate, and everybody can pick out a story about African American hate. It goes hand in hand for different reasons, okay? Yes, we get followed as Black people in every motherfucking store we go to. Even
Did he kill her?
Supply. No, he didn't kill her, but he literally choked her, and she was screaming. She can't breathe.
Oh.
It was just a hot mess. But again, it happened about a year ago, where it kept happening. When you was in a nail salon and then shit was going on and you didn't pay up, and so it happens all the time. But I mean, as a kid, I remember, us being mean to them and them being mean back to us. So like Jamie said, Jamie's a really good girlfriend of mine.
Okay, it is Jamie.
Look, we're all in this together at this point.
We are.
Let's figure out a way to coexist. Let's figure out a way that it's not now us against them thing. Yes, it's crime in every motherfucking community. If you're the Asian store in the hood, in a horrible hood, yeah, you're gonna get robberies, and yeah, you're gonna get some murders, and it kind of goes with the neighborhood that you chose to be in. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a lot of reasons why we can be against each other, but there's also many reasons why we can be friendly and be friendly towards one another. Like we can, and brothers. Everybody's walking around with a whole bunch of hurt and abuse from this racist systemic society. And if we're taking it out on each other, not the people that we really need to direct it at.
Yeah, they over there chilling.
Battling back and forth.
Right.
But if we all just come together in the same fight, and the same fight is just systemic racism. Let's just get rid of this shit. Like, it's enough of this. Most of these crimes and most of these things that we're talking about right now just really comes from that.
Yeah.
So COVID, we kind of discussed COVID a little bit, but Joe has literally done well with vaccinating America. You think?
I think so. He's doing a great job.
I
He's
think
doing a great job. I saw a news flash today that he is checking his executive power to see if he can erase higher education. So I believe that is college education up to $50,000. Joe, I hope you do that so I can get Ross finished to school, get him across the finish line. That's what I hope. And for everybody else that's struggling, because you know, a lot of our friends have $200,000 worth of college debt. Like 150 is probably the norm for even a regular school. So I'm hoping that they can get some of it off. That would be nice.
so. He is wanting the states to slow down and reopening. Now, if he's like us and he's realizing that these other, April, you're a little fuzzy. What's going on is he's asking us to stop opening.
I'm fuzzy?
Yeah, well, it was a circle, but you're good now.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to use these, but it's not going to work.
A lot of states have started to not only reopen, but say we don't need the mask anymore. Texas is about to have their opening of their game, their softball, baseball games. No mask, no social distancing. The first
nothing.
All the seats can be filled, 100% filled. Is that not crazy?
Well, I had my neighbor go by the other day, so this is news to me. She lives in my neighborhood and she has a Rottweiler. So I always say hi and I like the Rottweiler. But during COVID, the Rottweiler had puppies. So she wanted to bring the puppies by to see me. The puppies are just as big as the goddamn dog. So she came by a couple of days ago and I found out she's a Trumper. Now I like this lady. She gonna ask me, and she's a doctor and she's Russian. Like all of these make sense. She's a doctor, she's Russian. And then she wanted to ask me about how do I feel about the vaccine and whatever. She thinks the masks are the thing that is hurting us. She said, because when you breathe in carbon monoxide, I think she said, goes out. And then we're breathing it right back in. So she was like, so it's just a circulation of bad air. That's what she said. So you're just regurgitating. She was like, that's why we need to breathe out to go up into the atmosphere and then hopefully I'm just telling you what she said. Then she gonna ask me, was I following Donald Jr. Trump on Instagram? I said, me? No. She's like, well, I don't know your political party. I was like, no, I'm not following them. I just want y'all to know 70 million people voted for him and 70 million people still think he is the president and they have an agenda. I'm letting you know. She was like, we have a whole feed on Telegram. Is it Telegram?
Yes, they do. She told you.
And she gave me the whatever. I went on there.
Did you go down the rabbit hole?
I did.
Because I go every now and then. I have it on my phone.
Yes. It's terrible.
It is.
I'm going to get off because I don't want to get too upset. They say on this feed, I'm just reading, that when they find out that George Floyd is still alive and how they have pulled the rug over our head and how his family is going to get all this money, then we're going to laugh at them. He's not dead. Nothing happened. I'm talking thousands of people. This thread is 100,000. I was like, so we have to understand common sense is not always common sense. And what we feel is right is not always right in the mind of other people. And I had to get off. I said, I must be dreaming. And the feed, if I go on my phone, it is going and it's going. They're talking about Biden and number 45. And they are like, all hail the king.
It is. And unless you want to go down that rabbit hole, people, it's a rabbit hole. It's Parler. It's a lot of different things.
And I didn't know anything about it.
Yes.
They gave me the passcode and everything.
They all got kicked off of Instagram, Twitter, and all these other places. So they used a Telegram. Now they do everything. Breitbart, Parler, all of those right-wing websites are now in there. So it is crazy. And every now and then I go because I need to know what the fuck they're thinking about.
Right. You got to stay on point. Like, I don't agree with it, but I want to know what they're talking about. So they think a whole trial is a farce and he's going to get off because he's alive. You know, and
Unbelievable.
I'm not gonna say my better judgment got the worst of me. I had to jump in there.
Uh-oh. Did you talk to somebody? I don't ever talk. What you say?
Royale is hot with me. I said, you motherfucking idiots. I said, you know what? I'm out of here. It don't have my real name or anything, but I couldn't take it. I was like, you guys are pathetic. Like, are we serious? So if you go on there, you really have to have tough skin. You really have to look and not say anything. Because you will just lose it.
I don't say anything. I literally just kind of see where they're at. And I can't wait to watch the HBO documentary QAnon. Because that's all of that is part of that foolishness. And it's just
they think he's alive. I can't make this up.
It's 77 million people who think like this. So
and it's packed. When I tell you the feed, you can't even, like, if you read something and turn back, you got to go way back and find it. Like, it's going quick. They are confident he's alive. And let me tell you something. 45 is running again, and they are, and this is where we got to keep the pressure. So this is why the Atlanta suppression is really important, because he is running again, and they are gunning for it. And everything that we think, if we get lax like we did with Obama, that second term for, what was it, Senate, and we lost because we got so comfortable, we cannot get comfortable. We cannot. We still need to be going out there getting people to register to vote. There's still millions of people not registered. Like, this is not the time. I know it's 3 years from now. Baby, it's going to go like that. And 45.
Time out.
When I tell you he's preparing.
He's preparing. We have to literally make sure these next, it's like 2 years from now, the Senate, the House and the Senate, we have to worry about those. All of it. Because laws don't get passed because of presidents. Laws don't get passed because of Congress. And we have to be very clear about who we're putting in Congress. So every election matters. Every election matters. So Georgia they just kind of set us back with voter suppression this week also. They did a voter suppression bill. I think it was the end of last week.
Yeah.
Probably on Friday.
You can't even get them water. You can't do anything. Like, they are really trying. So they know elderly people are going to be on that line. You can't offer them water. You will get locked up. I really need to read and see all the.
They have to have an ID. They will not extend the
mail-in.
All of the mail-ins that they was allowing you to do because of COVID, none of that's going to happen. They're going to take out a lot of the drop boxes. They're doing so much for voter suppression. So, guys, let me just say this. If they're doing so much to suppress your vote, don't you think that your vote actually matters?
Yep.
And all of the suppression that they're doing is for Black people, okay? So if they're trying to suppress the Blacks' votes, those are the votes that matter. Your votes matter. Stop letting your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, your aunties tell you that your vote don't matter in this country. It does. We showed them in Georgia how it does. And they're so upset about it that they did a whole law. And so now they have Stacey Abrams back at hard work when she should be over there running for governor right now. She can't because she got to go fix this shit again.
It's a lot.
It makes no sense. So y'all look, every time you get something in the mail about voting, whether it's the school board, whether it's the sheriff or whatever, go out and vote. It's important. It's just important.
It is. I agree. So.
How we get from COVID to voting, because we're not finished with COVID yet.
We're not. I'm still on the fence. I know I keep saying my date is April 23rd. I don't know if I'm going to get it.
What day is it?
The 23rd. I don't know. I'm right in the middle. I believe it could help, and then I just don't know what the long-term effect is, and that's my problem, because not enough people have gone through it. It's not 2, 3, 4, 5 years now we have the data. I don't want to be a part of the data.
Right.
I just don't.
I like that mentality. So As of Wednesday, the Italian government has officially made it mandatory for all healthcare and pharmacy workers. But let me just stop right here.
Oh,
is on a 3-week lockdown starting yesterday. They're on the schools went back to school, they went back home. Everybody's
you like they went back home.
Everybody's on lockdown, and it's because they had a really slow vaccination rollout. They think that's the reason why. So I don't know if it's going to trickle down over here, because apparently we're supposed to have a really good vaccination rollout. So maybe we won't have those issues. But guess what, y'all? If we do, does the vaccination really work or not? I don't know.
But they've been out a whole year. I'm just wondering, why did the surge happen all over again? You know what I mean?
This is why I don't know why they're back on the house, because they got their vaccines before we did. Now, unless at some point they stopped, and they did stop with Moderna at some point because of blood clots. But I
thought it was the other one, the one with the A.
You're right. I'm sorry. AstraZeneca. They stopped with
AstraZeneca. Right.
They went back to it, but here's the problem. They started vaccinating their people before we did. Oh yeah, Baltimore had a bad batch. Somebody else had a bad batch of Johnson.
What do you mean a bad batch?
Johnson & Johnson has a bad batch out there. And
I would never get Johnson & Johnson. It makes no sense. Just me, in my opinion.
Because of the powder? Is everybody still mad at Johnson & Johnson because of the powder?
Yes. They couldn't get the baby powder. There's no way I'm taking a shot from them. No, thank you. Nope.
I know a few people who got Johnson & Johnson, but all I'm saying is this. If they rolled out the vaccinations first,
yes,
they're going back on lockdown.
Right.
I don't really understand, y'all. I don't understand.
Well, maybe it's because they got the AstraZeneca. Maybe that was at fault, because it's not like they got Pfizer or Moderna. So maybe it's all in that one vaccine that probably did nothing and had them out without mask, and now everyone's getting reinfected or newly infected. I don't know. I can't call it.
They're saying that it's that over here we have to worry about the younger generation, not the older. Everybody older is vaccinated. They said when the next surge comes, and the new CDC director says she believes it's coming. She said it's probably going to be for the younger people, and it's not the older people. So if you're older and you got vaccinated, you're supposed to be quote unquote safe. Look, we don't know. The shit changes every other week. 1 week is 2 masks, next week is no mask, 3 weeks is look. All I can say is wear your mask 6 feet apart. That seems to be the thing that always works, okay?
Why would they be given a placebo? 2 A's and 2 B's? That makes no sense. Just give them the vaccine. Why, you know, my hair is driving me nuts, but why would you do that? That makes no sense. So, did you hear that, Tomeeka?
No, did not hear anything about that. So please give us some information about that.
Yeah, I didn't hear that.
New York is talking about getting the vaccine passports.
Here we go. We're in Handmaid's Tale. It starts April 28th if y'all want to jump in on season 4, because that's where we are.
I don't like
if they make that shit mandatory.
And once they does it, eventually all of them will follow. That's how we do. We do monkey see, monkey do in this goddamn country, okay? If New York does it and successfully does it, they will trickle it down to every other motherfucking state. And I don't like that, because I'm not trying to get vaccinated. So
then we're not a free country, I feel. That is the first step to being under dictatorship, in my opinion. Because you get to rule our health. That doesn't make me feel good.
Right. Women are postponing mammograms after receiving the vaccination. One of the side effects of the vaccine is swollen lymph nodes, which can lead to misdiagnosis. I did not need to read that, because I'm supposed to be scheduled for my mammogram in a minute. So
well, you're not going to get the vaccine, so you don't have to worry.
Oh,
but I'm supposed to get my mammogram in May. If I get my vaccine on April 23rd, then. Well, now that I think it's going to be open in LA. I think it is in California to all ages 16 and up. Then I don't have to rush. You know what I mean?
It is.
So I just don't know. And here's the issue. I don't want to start an argument in my family, but I wanted us to be on the same accord, because I don't want nothing to happen to him, but he already got it. So now I'm kind of like, well, maybe I shouldn't get it, and let's let you go through it, because you've already got it. You know what I mean? It's not like we can do it together now. So let me wait 6, 7, maybe even a year and see how you make out. Like,
Yeah.
it's like my grandparents. They never used to like to take the same flight. And I never understood that. Nana was like, if something happens, the whole family can't go down. So she used to have me travel like that. Royale and one of the kids would go to St. Thomas. We'd come the next day because of that theory. And I feel the vaccine is the same. I don't know if both spouses, or significant others, and family should all get it together. You know what I mean? And I know it sounds terrible, but I didn't
But
rush.
you know
I'm
what?
not rushing.
Here's the deal. It doesn't matter because what the effects that it causes you may not cause them the same effect. It's just like vaccinations. Whenever you go get your kid vaccinated, it says that there's a possible side effect. And if it does, give them, rub their leg, put some Tylenol, get them Tylenol. So I guess it just doesn't, you don't know, So you both could get it and have 0 reactions, or you both could get it and one could have an adverse reaction and the other one couldn't. That's the crazy part about this. We don't know. It's so new, and to each his own at this point. If you're going, look, for everybody who's getting the vaccination, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's why we're able to come and go as we please right now. That's why restaurants are now open. That's why movie theaters are opening. That's why the world is slowly opening back up. The problem is we may have been doing it too fast, may or may not, according to President Biden. He wants everything to slow down just a little bit more because he wants everybody to be fully vaccinated.
Right.
I don't know if I agree with that or not, but look, Georgia and Florida been open the whole damn time.
And they seem to be fine.
I don't know what the numbers are. I don't know if they're hiding numbers. I don't know, but it just seems to me that if they've been able to successfully still live and nobody's out there protesting, we should still be in the house because half of our community is gone dead,
Right.
I don't know. It's just a weird place to be. So at this point, people, make the choice that makes you feel good, period. Don't listen to what the outsiders say. Just go with your gut, and that's that.
Right.
So again, what we do know is France is back on a nationwide lockdown. Okay.
So Yo-Yo, I think Yo-Yo, right? Have you been vaccinated? She said we sure have to. But the numbers are starting to increase this week with new variants. So, and that's what somebody else was saying. You get the vaccine and there's all these variants. So how many extra shots are we going to need on top of the one vaccine? We already need one because of the Brazilian and South African. Then there's going to be another. Oh, now you need another shot for that variant. So it's too much medication in your body, in my opinion.
April.
What?
These booster shots you keep talking about. I've never heard anybody else talk about the boosters. April has an inside info.
Yeah, no, but so the South African and the Brazilian is a known fact. That booster, they said, in another 4 months. So now there are different variants. So what I'm saying is I'm hoping we don't need more boosters on top of the next one, which is the South African and the Brazilian, because that would be a booster after booster after booster. And it's like, how much medicine can you pump in me?
That's too many. And here's the deal. They're now saying 16 and up, but they've already done testing for 12 and up. 12 and up, y'all. So I guess by the end of 2022, they'll be trying to vaccinate all of us.
Yeah. Oh, Yo-Yo said no vaccine from me. Got you. Pfizer is supposed to get the variants too. So how many variants are we up to, or boosters? I know only of one actual, but every time we get a booster for what is common right now, then there's another mutation and there's another variant. And I'm like,
and you know what? It's always that the next mutation is way worse than the original.
Correct. So, and that's why I'm like, maybe we need to sit our ass down and let all of this subside and have just one vaccine. Because that's what I thought, Mm-hmm. And what's not making me feel good is now there's already another boost. There's one booster. I can't go to you. Oh, now you need the Paris booster or the, whatever they're going to name it. You need all of these other boosters, the Indian booster, the, I don't want to say Chinese, but, I don't know how many, the Asian booster, I don't know. Is it like every continent, is everybody going to have a booster on top of the Pfizer? I don't know.
Yeah. Eventually, everybody's going to have their own booster. That's what it boils down to.
Babe,
Okay.
hold
Moving.
on 1 second. Here, babe.
An ingredient used
Lupe.
for the JJC vaccine failed quality standards and can't be used. So that's why it's, let me look this up real quick. So we did just tell you guys about the Johnson & Johnson thing, that it's a whole bunch of their medicines that's no good. And I don't know if it's the ones that's already out there that was supposed to be coming. But whatever the case may be, it's a Johnson & Johnson problem. I think that if you already have it, you probably are good. Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine doses delayed in the U.S. by a factory mix-up. So this was supposed to be what they bringing out now. So if you have it, good. It's a mix-up, and up to 15 million of the doses are damaged.
That's insane.
The glitch. It's the glitch in the system.
That glitch does not make me happy. Like, none of this makes me happy. So I just,
I think they're just, everybody's trying to do too much too fast. Like, stuff happening last year.
Yeah, someone said, right, they caught it before they sent it out. But, like, let's just say they didn't. That's 15 million doses.
Yeah.
And sometimes you find out after the fact. You don't want to find out that this Pfizer and Moderna, oh my God, we sent that? We wasn't supposed to send that. How many people got that? Oh my God, 2 million, y'all. Y'all about to go. Like, it's just, humans have flaws and no one's perfect. So I just wish that, we had a little bit more time before, that's under 100, but 15 million, that's a lot.
That is crazy. So in pop culture and politics, a prosecutor in Pennsylvania has been demoted. Guess what for?
For doing DoorDash. I don't understand that.
Doing work hours.
Oh, work hours.
He was on a clock.
Okay, that make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
So you double dipping.
Dumbass fuck. Just dumb. Can you imagine being married to him?
Well, you know what? I'm going to assume if he was doing it, he needed the money.
Come here. So you going to go take a $12 hour job and fuck up your real job. No, baby. What you can do is get off.
Go do DoorDash. Right.
And go do DoorDash. Okay? That's what you can do.
Oh, my God.
Can't do
that
DoorDash.
Is crazy.
But you need to do it after work, baby. He said he needed some extra cash. Well, he needs to do it from 6 to 11.
How the heck did they catch him? Because he was supposed to be on a Zoom or something? Like, hold on, y'all.
Lunch break, and he started doing deliveries during lunch. I mean, it makes sense until you get caught.
Yo, that's a good job to lose. Like, you need to go back and state your case.
A prosecutor. He's a prosecutor. Boy,
yeah, he need to go plead.
Can
say, you know what?
Baby, I got
right.
Such and such snitched on me because
baby, that is not cute.
Okay. This weekend. Who knew that?
Who knew what?
That it was Easter this weekend.
I didn't. Royale just told me. I said, and I was about to argue him down. I was like, it's next the 4th today. Yeah, you're right, baby. It is this weekend. I had no idea. Everything is just jaded right now. Nothing seems what it should seem. You know what I mean?
Everything is a blur.
It's a blur. I don't quite know. I know the only thing I'm looking forward to is the verses. And I know that sounds terrible, but I knew that was this weekend. I was like, well, if that's this weekend, then it's Easter weekend. Oh my God. So I am looking forward to it because this is a good one. Like back in the day, the Babyface and whoever he was again, who was Babyface and Teddy Riley. Mm-hmm. Like those were like the beginning 2 or 3 were like, you were living for them because we were in lockdown. We didn't know what lockdown meant. We didn't know what we were doing. A year later, here we are. But this one seems like back then. It was only a year ago. Like, I am so looking forward to this because, it's universal. The kids, your kids probably know it. My kids know this music. It's just classic. And I'm so excited for it. I am super excited.
And everybody knew except for me. I didn't get the memo. And the more and more I hear about it, like it's this weekend, it's just, unfathomable to me because I have no Easter baskets. I have no Easter thing for my kids. And yeah.
You got some work to do. I usually try and get Royce and Ross, and you're right. I need to get my babies, but it's going to be $1, the 99-cent store, and throw something together.
And you know it's going to be a hot mess in it tomorrow.
What's tomorrow? Friday?
Oh, it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Okay, so I guess I can go while everybody's at work.
Yeah, go early. Go early. Get what you can get. And don't forget the grocery stores, because that's what I did last year during pandemic. I just happened to be in the grocery store. Everything was 70 to 80% off that Friday, Saturday. So they not selling that shit. It's gonna be marked down. So go to the regular grocery store. Matter of fact, start there, because everybody's running to the 99-cent store, not realizing everything is already marked down at the grocery store.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That. Anybody else have any? Because look,
I gotta cook.
What are you cooking?
Simple. I'm gonna do a slab of salmon.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do my yams. I'm gonna have Gabby do the macaroni and cheese. If you're on here, Gabby, yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Some rice, and I want cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
I have not had cabbage in a minute, and I'm gonna fry it like my cousin Shannon is on here. We fry it with onions and like red pepper and green. Like I just want some good cabbage, and that is it. I'm not doing 3 different meats. Everybody's gonna eat salmon because everybody eats salmon.
I don't like that everybody just told me that tomorrow's Good Friday, so everybody's off. Dang.
Just run to the grocery store.
Okay, maybe I should go tonight. Will you guys be home, sleep, ready for work? What tomorrow? No, I don't have work tomorrow. Okay, ready for Good Friday festivities? I don't know. Shoot. Jeez, I need to plan an instant dinner.
Sorry.
So, Nikki, if you're on here, I'm going to need some of your potato salad. I'm going to go to Honey Baked Ham and give me that honey glazed turkey. And then I'll figure out the rest. Maybe some greens or some cabbage.
You need to call them tonight, baby, when we get off and
Because
you're not just walking in there. You know.
I do.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
No, not because of that. Just because I'm always so goddamn last minute. But you know what? Because I'm going to go online and place my order. That's what I'm going to do.
Please place your order.
And you know what? Thank you, Nikki. My girls want a Easter egg hunt. And y'all, I used to throw the most amazing Easter parties. So I have to figure that out. Yeah.
You could do a good one. So you usually do it in the back?
I don't want to, yeah. I don't want to. And I don't know. If I can get it.
I'll drop Joey and Jolie over. Let them hunt with them.
I may do it. If not, I'm not worried about it. Okay. I'm just because I just feel like, I don't want my house to be a super spreader.
I know. No, you're right. No, I'm not. That was a joke. But yeah, we can't do the things we used to do. It's horrible. It's horrible.
No. So you guys have a great Easter weekend. That versus battle, is that on Sunday or Saturday? Making a
Sunday.
Ooh. Don't
it's
know.
On Sunday.
That Margaret, I'm sure it must be good. The fact that you said making a rice pie must be an amazing pie. All the locations.
I've never heard of a rice pie.
I never heard of it. Tell us what's in the rice pie. Let's get on this real quick. Sharon Osbourne.
Bye.
Who's shocked at that?
So her and Pierce probably will get a show. How much you want to bet?
Probably. They will probably work together. I
guarantee you they will.
They will probably be on OAN. They will probably be on Trump's new network. You know, that, what's his name? Steve Bannon has something like that. Homemade with.
They'll probably do something together. I can see it.
Oh, that sounds like my cousin's rice with butter and sugar. Okay.
What did she say? Homemade ricotta. Ooh, cream, rice, and eggs. Margaret. It sounds good to me.
It sounds like my cousin, he does rice with butter and sugar. Like it's a rice pudding or something. That's what it sounds
good. I love a good rice pudding. I'm never going to say no to it.
It's like rice pudding and sweeter crust and cinnamon on top. Okay, that's exactly what it sounds like. Okay.
Sounds amazing. I'm getting dark. Hold on. Ooh, go ahead.
Are getting dark. So shit is gone. Nobody's up there. I think once they started digging around, they realized we been letting her get away with a whole bunch of shit that's just not right here.
Right.
Right. And she has, has the talk come back on network yet, or is it just they're waiting?
I think they're waiting. I thought it was sometime in April, so maybe Monday. I don't know. It's coming back shortly. They had to regroup.
They had to regroup.
That's crazy.
They had to regroup. You know what? Probably they had to let go of some other people who was yeah. International Transgender Day of Visibility. New regulations will provide access to the military and one's self-identified gender, provided all appropriate standards are met. The Defense Department said they can also transition while in the military. That's pretty big because our military has had a history of not accepting transgender. So I think Obama was the first to do some things with the transgender in the military, and then Trump came in and rolled it all back. And so now Biden's come back to reverse it.
I love it.
X, new single and video Montero, Call Me By Your Name, has sparked controversy.
I haven't seen the whole thing. Have you?
I haven't seen zero. I see on
I saw
whatever that has.
It was a little vulgar, like pumping it, you know, like
he was
being this way with his legs up on somebody and grinding. Like
they said he was having a lap dance with Satan. So okay.
I wonder. I wish we knew what he wanted from all of this. Like, what was his take on this? Like, what is the message?
It takes his power. There is a mass shooting every week. Hold on.
You know,
they said he gives the devil a lap dance. He cracks Satan's neck, takes his horn crown, and takes his power. I guess he's saying he has power over the devil. I don't really know, Nas X. I would love to hear your point of view because y'all.
That's what I'm saying. I need to know what he was thinking.
Are different. Y'all have given them a voice in this world because y'all giving them a voice. Now y'all want them to shut the fuck up. Well, guess what? They're not.
He's an Xer, right?
They're not
or
going to
Z. He's a Z.
Huh?
He's a Gen Z.
He's a Gen Z. So yeah, you guys gave them all the wherewithal to speak their piece.
They're totally different. Yep.
And when they do it, we have to listen because they actually teach us a whole bunch. I think that some of it is about who he is as a Black male in this America. I think that he owes Nike an apology because they about to sue that ass.
Nike was like, look, we never sold those sneakers. We've never seen those sneakers.
No, but when
he should have just made his own sneaker. Like, that's not cool.
He tried to circle back and say it was a parody, okay? And he may get off because he's Little Nas X, and I'm sure that he has the LGBT community behind him and mostly support. And when you do, they're big. So he probably will get off, with a warning. And say,
Yo-Yo said he's basically saying the Christians out him in hell, so now he's going to show everybody. Yeah, it's kind of like reverse. I heard someone, Bobby, the gay guy Bobby, I don't know his last name, but he was trying to break it down. Everybody's trying to break down what they think it meant. He needs to tell us what it meant because it's all hearsay right now. We don't know what it means at all.
To really say,
oh, Nike is, yeah, but I'm not going to say they have to, but it was huge. Like, you can't take their shoe and do all of that. It was too much. You can have the shoes on. Apparently,
let me tell you why you can't do it. Do you know how many people was like, fuck Nike? I don't want to deal with Nike no more. I'm going to throw my Nikes away. So
he's trying.
It was bad for
yeah.
him. So I understand Nike's point of view. I understand that he was trying to make a statement, and he should probably say what his statement is. And I posted Levy Jay's message about him. She said, look, y'all keep trying to come for these Gen X's.
I saw it. Z's.
Gen
Z's are crazy.
Nobody can slap back like them. You guys have equipped them to run with the best of them.
They're like water on a duck, baby. Huh? What you say?
What?
It does not affect them.
They're not scared of none of y'all. What you say? So here's what I have to say.
They're not.
If you don't like the shoes, don't buy the shoes. If you don't want to see the video, don't look at it. If you don't like him, don't support him. It's all good, okay?
Right.
So I think he's really trying to say you can judge me all you want to, but your word says do not judge. So what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna be Christians or not, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Lord Nas X, do your thing, I guess. Bobby Lights is trying
to. Yeah. Oh, Bobby Yates. Yeah, I could not like.
Bobby Lights.
Could not. Uh-huh.
Yeah,
he
so
was trying to take us. He
feel like
liked that Nas X. I'm finally glad about Holly. What you saying?
I said, I just feel like in this light, a lot of people, especially young people, have a lot to say and a lot to prove. Let them speak. Let them speak their piece. And stop trying to judge every goddamn body, okay? Give them room to...
I agree. I agree. Oh, there's a light over here. Maybe I need to turn it on.
Oh, white boy summer. Hashtag white boy summer. Did y'all see
What
that?
does that mean? Ow. Huh?
Now, Kay, you didn't elaborate on this, but correct me if I'm wrong. Was that what's his name? Tom Hanks' son. Was that his son?
Oh, Tom Hanks' son?
Yeah. Hashtag white boy summer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then he threw John B in there. Somebody was like, John B home, like, I ain't said shit. Like, how you gonna throw me in there with you?
Okay, Chet Hanks. So Chet Hanks,
Yes.
he loves his black women, okay? And I think he fine as hell. LOL, I saw that.
He is kind of cute.
He is cute. To be a white boy, he's cute. We're gonna give him cute, okay? But boy,
give him cute.
don't be telling us what summer this is. It ain't a white
But
boy.
that's the thing.
We tell you it's a white boy summer. You don't get
we
to
coin something, they take it. No matter what we do. Hot girl summer,
boy,
you know, whatever boy summer, here they come.
He's
No.
hashtag white boy summer. Boy, we get to tell you if it's a white boy summer. You don't get to tell us.
That is the truth.
Ding
You
dong.
don't have no say in this.
No. And then his little black girlfriend was like, he beat me.
Are
and
you serious?
Black B. Yes. So boys, sit down, because your people will come out the woodworks telling us who you really are. Okay, sit your ass down, white boy summer.
Right. While we talking about white boys, Halle Berry's ex finally got his child support cut in half. First of all, how did they allow this man, this is joint custody, I believe. Why is he getting so much money? And Halle, you got to watch who you date. You know what I'm saying? Like, you went into this relationship with way more money and he's coming out like a bandit. You got a kid by him and now he's gonna sue you for child support. 16 grand a month? First of all, I didn't know Halle Berry had that much money. Can we start there?
So wait a minute. Is he getting 16K or is it half of 16K?
Oh, he was getting 16. They cut it down to 8.
Yes. I mean, that's about right.
For a man?
He dated up.
Yeah, and that's her fault.
He
should have had some parameters in there. Like,
he dated up.
But
so ladies, when you have the money, make them sign a prenup. Do what the fuck they do to you, okay? Make them sign a prenup. We don't know how long this shit gonna last. I find you cute in the today. I may have a baby by you. Sign a prenup. You walk away with nothing, okay? Do them
That's crazy.
Do them like they do. When you know your worth, let them look. Prenup, okay? So that's enough of that.
I never heard of that joint custody getting that much money.
Well, he didn't have a job.
He was just a cute white boy. So it is a hot boy summer. What was it? White boy summer? Because he came up.
Hashtag white boy summer, yes.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Britney Spears' baby daddy did the same thing. So, you know, it happens a lot.
Oh, you got a point there.
Yeah. Cassie
got a point.
Daughter, Sunny Cinco Fine. I don't know if y'all know Cassie, but Cassie was Puffy's old fling. And now she's like in a marriage with 2 babies.
And that second baby, she kept that quiet.
She did.
I didn't know until she had the baby. Good for her. That baby, that was under wraps. You hear me? I was like, oh,
one day
she had the baby.
Next day she was having it. So yeah, that was very.
I love the name. Sunny Fine.
She was at home. That was her COVID baby. She had the baby during the pandemic. Nobody saw nobody, and that was that. That's true.
That's true.
So
no point.
That's what happened with Kelly Rowland. We didn't know she had a baby either. She had a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a lot of people had some baby. Look, it's a lot of COVID babies out there. I have
gonna be.
Hey, Breland.
You're crazy. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I'm glad we saved this for last. This Quavo and Sweetie got me shook.
Does it?
It does, because her last statement kind of felt like her last thing she was going to say. And I believe that she didn't leak the tape. You know what I'm saying? And she probably never thought it would get, seen, but it did. And now she has some questions. She has to answer some questions, because why did you stay quiet on that? If you're supposed to be this, I feel, and this is just my opinion of her, I feel that she's very educated, and I feel like she's strong, and she would not stand for that. Because when he clapped back like, oh, I thought you was a real one, and you said that, that's when my mouth would have been like, really? I ain't telling how you beat me up in the elevator. You know what I'm saying? Like, she didn't say anything. Okay.
Did he beat her up in the elevator?
Well, he manhandled her. You know what? We only saw what we saw in the elevator. How did they get to the elevator? Why was they tussling in the elevator? And I think he only stopped when he saw the camera, because we saw him look at the camera.
True.
Smile, you're on candid camera.
Them to start releasing the audio, because I'm sure words was no motherfucking joke up in there. Because, okay, I kind of looked at some of it. I felt a little bad for her, but then I also felt bad for him, because let's think, we all have children in our family, okay?
Right.
He manhandled her because she tried to fuck him up first. She tried to hit him first. She swung at him first. Now, that doesn't mean that we didn't see what transpired off the elevator, because that was just once they
got exactly
him off. So any way you look at it, it doesn't look good to me on either side. I feel like they both were, a party to some shit. And I kind of just hope they just go their own separate ways and do their own little thing. And they can, if they want to, or they can just keep us intrigued about what transpired. Because it just looked like, as much what you said was good when you said that she feels like she's strong. She showed me that, until he threw her. And once he threw her, she was like, let me stay down, because my face ain't gonna get fucked up today, but I'm gonna fuck this motherfucker up. Like,
that's not their first time.
Yeah.
Trust me.
So she's smart about how she wanna do it, because she could have been on that floor, started kicking or something. She just stayed down for whatever reason. And maybe he said, it's a camera on this motherfucker, sit still. We don't know what happened. Right.
He threw her hard. Like, she's a very thin girl. Like, you pushing somebody and snatching something, it felt like she was trying to go, he was trying to keep her, unless that was his stuff. Like, so I felt like she packed her shit like, I'm out of here. He like, you ain't going nowhere. That's what I felt. But I could be wrong. It could be his stuff packed in there, like, everything I bought you, I'm taking back with me. No, you're not. Give me my stuff back. I don't know. All I know is it didn't look good. And it's not their first time. And this is probably why she is leaving. On top of the infidelity, you are manhandling me.
Right.
Let me take my UCLA graduate ass and keep it moving. I don't know why I'm with you. Why am I with you?
Now, the thing is this. 2 weeks later, we can talk about how they're back together magically. So
I don't think they're going to get back together.
And I just hope that she stays away.
Yeah.
And they do some growing up. And obviously, that to me looks like it was some shit going on between both of them. Like,
right.
He hit her, but she gonna hit his ass back.
Right.
She's like, no, sir. Okay. And she did, that was his game console, apparently. So I don't know anything about
really?
People do. The orange little box was his game console. So maybe he was taking his shit trying to leave, and she was like, motherfucker, you ain't going nowhere. I don't know. All I know is it seemed like the best thing y'all can do is just move forward without each other, because if there's infidelity, look, women, you don't have to share, man. Y'all don't have to, man, you don't. Only if you want to. Now, if you want to, that's a whole nother conversation. But in this day and time, you don't have to share. I want people to stop thinking that it's just not enough men around and we do have to share. No, you don't have to share. You can choose by yourself until you find your goddamn man. That's it. Like, you don't have to share these men. And the minute that they know that you're allowing them to share it, you are going to be disrespected. I'm sorry, you are.
Right. Yeah, I don't understand that life that they have. So, that oh my God, somebody said I almost had a COVID baby. Yeah, almost. We practiced, but it never happened. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I don't it just make me, and here's the thing, it's like, because that happened in that camp, that makes you look at all the amigos, you know? It makes you look at Offset, Quavo, and I don't know the other guy name. It just make you look like, you know, are all of them behaving like this? What's going on? Hopefully Cardi ain't getting beat up. Like, you just, you know, and I'm just saying it's probably not happening, but it makes you wonder, like, is this their lifestyle? And Tasha K was like, she said, I've been trying to tell y'all for over a year how Quavo moves. When you're in his presence, he takes everybody's phones. There's no recording anything. That's because he knows how he lives and he can't afford to have anything leak out. So she said that, and you know, you can take it with a grain of salt with Tasha, but she was like, that's how they all move. She said the only one that don't move like that is Offset. He's very sloppy. He's like, Quavo, nothing comes out because even his security guards can't have their phones. Like, you're not trying to put anything on the internet about him because he's trying to stay ahead of it. You know what I mean? Cardi is not letting up. She bet not. Cardi, I feel like Cardi wouldn't, and I don't feel like they're, you know, like they have that relationship. I just feel like when it's over, she leaves, and when she wants to come back, she comes back. But I don't feel like he abuses her. I hope not. You know, that strong thug love is something we'll never understand. You know, it's just different.
It really is.
Yep. She said, Farrah said, look like she will hurt a Negro. That is true. Do you follow Kevin Samuels?
No. What he do now?
I mean, it's like, what doesn't he do? He goes live all the time, but I have not seen him lately. Someone says, no one is sharing men with Kevin Samuel. He makes my ass twitch. I don't know why they said that, but I know he was live with a young lady and they were breaking down how much she makes. This was another female the other day, but she was attractive, so he couldn't dog her, you know, but it was about money. Like, if she's living home, and why does she expect this guy to make this amount of money? She said, because even though I'm home, I make this amount of money. So they were back and forth, and I just didn't have any more time. You know, I think if you're on the level and you're making money, there's really not too much he can say. But I feel like, who do you get to dictate? Why do you get to dictate if a lady is making $50,000 and she wants somebody to make $150,000? What does she have to have breasts and this and that to be able to say I'm worth it? Like, I don't understand his mentality sometimes. But you know, he's another one kind of like Derek Jackson.
Yes.
Everybody listening to him like he got all the goddamn answers, and he looked crazy. Like, he don't have the answers. So, but I think women are so lost, and there's so much competition, and everybody just wants to be loved and, you know, willing to sacrifice, that you're taking this information from men that really aren't equipped to give it to you. You know, I don't know what his deal is. I'm assuming he's not married. He's not in a relationship. I don't know. I would not take my advice from everybody. I would listen to him. It's just entertainment. But when you live it to the law, then you're going to always fuck up. You take it like a grain of salt, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, because who makes him the expert?
Right. He does.
Who makes him the expert? Really? He does.
Yeah. Like, I'm Instagram famous. You guys should listen to me. I have this, that, and the other. And boy, bye. First of all, I just, look, maybe I'm a little more evolved in my life, that I don't want to take anything from any toxic person. He's just too toxic. It's like, why would I even you? You're not nice. You're not kind. You don't have a loving spirit. It's like you don't even love yourself. Like, to tear down a woman to get the point across makes absolutely no sense to me. Again, when they say protect Black women, I feel like we mean that in every area of our being. If you're trying to speak into a sister's life, speak to her like an adult, with some respect. Have some decency and some respect. You talk down to them like she a dog. Like, I don't like it. So, fuck him.
They say he's not married, divorced twice. Baby, run for the hills. He can't tell me nothing. And I know, KB, that's why I didn't want to say, but I do feel like he might be, you know, whatever look what she typed. I don't want to say it out there. He come get me, but I don't know what his sexuality is. That's my opinion.
A gay male couldn't speak life into a woman. I just don't think a gay male
But is he?
respect for women would talk to them like that. That's what I'm saying. It's like, just have some decency and respect for the women that you're speaking to. He has zero. And because of that, listen to him. He's toxic. I don't like anybody that's way too toxic. And I'm not saying you got to be all the way positive, because we all have our days. I cuss like a sailor, but I have a decent heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
His behind, his spirit does not feel good to me at all. So I don't know why y'all listening to somebody with such a bad damn spirit.
Yeah. I don't know. And it's a lot of them. When he go like, it'd be 10,000 people. I'm like,
thank you.
What are y'all on here?
Pure entertainment. America loves a train wreck. He is a train wreck. He would be good reality TV because of that. I don't know why.
Get a show, him and Derek.
I don't know why we glorify bad behavior like we do as a society. It's so horrible. It's like, why don't the good stuff go viral? It don't, you know?
Right.
We gotta check out ourselves when we look to these people and like we're online and hanging by, oh my God, what did he say now? And you know, and then get disappointed because that nigga over there cheating on his wife, Derek Jackson, and then you're like, oh my God, he could see. And it's not that he can't speak all the good things. He can, but he's still a dog. Because let's be clear, Dirk would say some really amazing things. I wish he lived by what he said. He just didn't. And that goes back to your church and your pastor and your this and your that. Sometimes the pastor's so ornery, get up on that stage and talk some shit. And then you look at his life and you realize, oh, he's not happy, you know? So I just want people who are happy speaking to me because I want some of that. I don't want this other shit that's out there.
That's facts. You know? And a lot of women are broken. They don't have their fathers. They never been raised by a man. So this guy sound like he know what he's talking about. So I'm gonna listen to him. They just don't know any better. And there's a lot of them. And there'll be some educated ones that you think know better, and they be the first to go. Just like this married woman. The doctor, educated, great job. She still fell for it. She was the last mistress. Like she still fell for it. So. Sometimes it's not book smarts, it's street smarts, and it's common sense.
Yep.
It's common sense.
Yep.
So I hope his wife is doing okay. I went down a rabbit hole and went through her Facebook.
Isn't it bad?
It's bad, but I understand why she stays with him.
Me too.
Because he does the wooing her the way he woos his women. Because did you see the one where she was like, he got a helicopter come get me? So he does amazing things for her too. So she's able to like not see the things that he's doing on the side, because he did some pretty dope stuff for her. I was like, oh, I see what you're doing. You doing it on both. You doing it for the mistress, and you doing it big for your wife as well. So the wife is thrown off. She's like, oh, you know, and she's mesmerized. And here's,
Well, if you listen to the doctor, she said he got her, the perfume, and the wife.
Yeah,
and
he's smart.
You know what? Shit, you know what he's saying. Girl, look, they just research for the page, okay?
Yeah.
What I do for you is genuine. I don't know.
He got that wife. And that wife ain't never looked like too much. I'm only saying what it is. She was bodybuilding or whatever, doing weights and stuff. She's always looked very homely, but he loves her. And I just feel like he wants his cake and eat it too. He wants her home with the kids, and he want to be out there in the streets because he is wilding. He is wilding. So he does just enough to keep her home while he's out there doing whatever he's doing. Because let's be clear, he could have left her a long time ago.
Right.
As much as he's doing, he could have walked away, but he didn't. And I want to know why. Why would you live a double life? Huh?
Is anybody looking at Love and Marriage Huntsville? You got to watch it.
It's good.
It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck because it was supposed to be this really decent show about, instead of Hollywood, just small town America, Huntsville, Alabama.
That's what I was like. Is that Alabama?
Yeah. Black successful people in Huntsville, Alabama. And they're married, they got their families, they da-da-da-da. Where's this one couple on there who, like the lead couple? Honey, I don't watch it. I just know bits and pieces of it. But apparently the lady has finally filed for divorce from that ass. Because that Negro was, when I say he ain't shit, honey, They're in business together. They did real estate. They bought, you know, they have great wealth together for the, you know, the area that they live in. But this nigga ain't shit. She got 4 kids, and he's kind of been cheating almost the entire time, I think. And so, and so that's
she finally did.
She finally divorced him, and I heard an interview with her about it. I don't really keep up with the show, but I just know bits and pieces of it from just kind of this interview. And the lady was like, "Well, when did he start cheating?" And she was like, "I mean, you know, there's been some infidelity when we did the show. There was infidelity before, but you think I would have did the show if I knew that there was still infidelity going on? I don't know, but clearly he was still having affairs. But they're a beautiful couple, beautiful looking couple, beautiful kids, like, and you really want them to win, honey.
Right.
Shit, he like Dirk Jackson." I mean, they were the Alabama Christian Beyonce and Jay-Z. Yeah, everything is Christian. And she's like, I stayed because the Lord didn't tell me to leave and this, that, and the other and blah, blah, blah. Cute girl, husband look good, but it's like he had zero respect for her the whole time. And she was really, really close with her mother. And I don't know if her mother kind of was like, not really. I think her mother was on the sidelines, just kind of let her dirty sick Derek. Oh my God.
What she say? Oh my God.
Crystal cracks me up with her comments. Y'all, if y'all want to watch some train wreck of a TV, it's OWN's #1 show.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's always a train wreck. Where's the happy family that really love each other and, you know, raising the kids? They don't make it. They don't make it. We don't want nothing to do with them. We want the train wreck. Yeah, that's sad.
In all of those shows, Little House on the Prairie, like we don't.
Yeah, they made it. They was good. We watched it. We watched the Huxtables and
the good time.
You know,
why are we so intrigued by this foolishness?
Yeah, it's a lot going on. It's a lot. You know, I just pray for Sweetie and everything's gonna be okay. You know. That was brought to light. Just remind me of Beyonce and
April.
Solange was gonna kill him, huh?
You're too dark.
I'm too dark. I don't know what to do. Let's see. Hold on. Hold please.
Oh please. You have your cell phone. You can put your cell phone light on you. It's fun. Black folks grazing that. Yeah. Oh, where are we, April? We saw a little room shot. You in your bed?
Uh-oh. I hope you see my boo-boo. That's better, right?
Yeah, it's better.
Okay, cool.
They are Starlight Joe and Catherine Jackson with Let's Kids. What? Place the light source in front of you. Okay, according to Farrah. Uh-oh, now you're circling. They are modern day soap operas. But you know what? I love soap operas. Like to this day, I can still watch a soap opera and still feel good. Like I can follow the storyline. April left. She'll be back. So, but these reality shows, y'all, if I do watch them, and I'm not saying that I don't, but if I do, I feel so embarrassed for myself for sitting there partaking of the foolishness. I mean, is anybody with me? Do anybody else feel embarrassed that this is their that this is what they're doing? I hate it. Thank you. This is a little thrift store goodie that I got some years ago. Tomeeka, you're glowing. Thank you. Yeah, when I watch reality TV and it's bad, like, okay, my daughter had me watching the Married Show. What's the Lifetime show where the people meet? 90-day marriage. What's the 90-day marriage, y'all? I'm trying to bring April back on. The 90 Days Married where they meet for the first time. Y'all watch that one? I need y'all.
Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Oh, whew.
So the 90-day marriage show on Lifetime, that shit. 90 Day Fiance. They got this couple on there right now, y'all. Honey, this little ignorant fool. Come here. I want to, y'all.
Is it that bad? Is she, what ethnicity? Because I saw
The black boy.
Oh Lord.
That girl. Come here.
I saw a little bit.
Nephew, come here. Nephew that told his 90-day wife.
What'd he say?
He told her. I watched it one episode because Rashay was like, it's so good, but it's the boy. I said, come here. I can't. I finished that show so pissed at this boy. I was so mad. This Negro told his wife, we ain't gonna go out, but I'll bring the food. We can have a dinner and have Bible study. This is after telling her, after he screwed her a few times, I'm just not attracted to you. I don't want to be with you. Da 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 da. And she's like, well, the Lord this, the Lord that. Y'all better stop using the Lord for y'all foolishness, okay?
Yeah.
So the girl is like, first of all, the Lord ain't tell you to go on 90 Day Fiance. I know he didn't, but okay, you're there now. And I guess you feel like you're married. And Christianity will have you sit in a damn marriage that ain't good for you if you let it. Not now. Jesus comes to give you life more abundantly. And y'all don't want to get that part. But hold on. This boy then told the girl, he told the girl that his baby mama, who he just got pregnant weeks before the show started, okay? He never told the show. And I should sue that show for her because the show should have known, did a real background check on this nigga. Right. Because he was just engaged to the other girl, okay? But, so the girl is in there with this dude who's now about to have a baby with somebody else. He tells her, oh, so just to let you know, I went out and bought my kid's mother a brand new Mercedes.
Well, she could divorce him, can't she?
April, yeah. I'm going to need you to just say you bought her a car. I don't give a fuck what kind of car it is. But the fact that it was a brand new Mercedes, like you in with it. Why didn't he just fucking say, I had to buy her a car, I don't want to. The girl was so, she's a beautiful wife to have. She said, oh, he said, I just want to let you know I bought her a car. And she said, I can understand that. Any decent man wouldn't want his child's mother on the bus. Because he set it up with saying, yeah, I don't want, she was in a really bad accident. She don't like to drive. So I thought it was best that she's, pregnant with my child, that she should have a car. But you just said she don't like driving. Okay. She let him finish because I would have stopped him right there. But I thought she don't like driving. So she said, I can understand that. Only a nice guy would want her to be in a car. He said, well, yeah, I bought her a brand new car. A brand new Mercedes.
Well, that means she has low self-esteem because there's no way I would still be there. I mean, this is what is happening. Women are willing to accept and take anything that's alive and got a penis. Like,
and they get with these spiritual hungry females, they dog the mess out of them. And I don't know what happened after that because I haven't tried to do it again.
Tell her to call me. Yes, Crystal.
She
much.
They're just very calm and sedated, and I'd have been
like they're in a trance. It's their coping mechanism. That's what they. You know what I mean? Because they don't have the guts to just do, so they just try and lean on the Lord. And what with the Lord? It's just a way out. They just stand, and she's not gonna leave him until he leaves her. Like he's not gonna be with her. So in 90 days, like he's trying to ride out this contract, get his money from this show, and he's gonna be with his baby mama.
Girl, that girl don't want him. And she was clear. He'd had them two on the show together to me. That girl was like, look. Oh,
they met?
Too? Yes.
Oh my God.
So I haven't seen no more because after that, I just was so done. I just was like, oh no, girl. You just need to buy. And we're good. Go on with your life, boy. Go be a daddy to your king, which you are. Because we're not doing this. I'm not. Yeah. How we going to commingle our finances? You buying brand new Mercedes. Boy, bye.
Right. Oh my God. That is crazy.
I went off on a tangent, but.
No, that's okay. Can you tell us about the book? I can't wait to get my book.
Don't want her. She want him. He don't want her.
Oh, they don't want each other.
She do want him. She want him.
I thought you said she didn't want him, but
no,
she does.
The
he
baby
doesn't want her.
The baby mother doesn't want him. The wife wants him.
Oh, got it. It's two women.
Because she
so
Christian.
Now they don't want the...
She Christian. Feel like the Lord brought them together, and so we're fine. We'll make it work. Girl, bye. Husband, honey.
And he told the Christian young lady that he wasn't attracted to her?
Yep.
I don't know where you go from there.
I don't know where you go from there.
I do not know where you go from there.
I don't either. And I want her friends to tell her she don't go anywhere from there. She just leave that nigga right there in that seat.
Yep.
So
yes, Farrah, I believe the books went out. Did the books go out, Tomeeka?
The books went out today. If you're
Good.
on the East Coast, it's going to take you a few days to get it. Per COVID, that's what the lady at the post office told me. Because, we didn't do first class delivery or anything or next day. But, you guys, I put it in the mail today.
Good.
I am super duper excited. I'm just trying to make sure my phone doesn't go out real quick.
Crystal says she cheated. She read her ebook. Good for you.
Tell me what you think. Did you read my story?
Sound like she read the whole book.
Good. I'm almost done. I started the whole book and I almost read it in one setting. Almost. That's how good the stories are. You want more from the stories. And let me just give y'all a background about that. There was only so many words we could do it. So you had to be really creative in that time.
Did you watch Red Table Talk real quick?
No. What was it about?
I think that's the one with Niecy Nash, and I'm waiting to watch that. I think that's it. Oh, somebody said they got theirs. I Am Goddess Life. She got
Nikki,
hers, not mine. Oh, that's Nikki.
So
I don't
people,
know her name.
Here is the
Nice.
book. It's beautiful. It is so pretty.
Yeah. I love the cover.
Beautiful. I do too. So I got the book, came home yesterday. I was out with the girls on spring break. I came home and I had packages of books. And my daughters, let me tell you how amazing my daughters are. The 8-year-old, she wanted to read my story, so I let her read my story yesterday. She was crying. She thought it was a very touching story, and she learned some things about me she didn't even know. The 6-year-old, her behind. This 6-year-old gave me $20 to buy her own book.
Of course
so
she did.
I was like,
really 40.
Yes, I said, go take your money and go get your daddy to buy your book. She was like, she went to daddy. Daddy didn't have $20, so she came back with her money and she made me give her a book. So I'm going to give her $20 back, but I will take the 20 back from her dad. There is no free.
Thank you. Right, snatch it. Thanks. Tuck it away.
So yes.
I don't want the story.
Has anybody on here read any of the stories? And if you did, think.
Already saying they didn't want it.
All day strong. I love it. Oh, thanks, Kay. Both froze? Dang. Are we both still frozen?
0101 said, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Let us get our books.
We're not gonna talk about it. I want to talk to them. I want all the scoop. Oh, from the who do you want to talk to? Yeah, we were frozen. Am I still frozen, or is it just?
I hear you.
Are we?
But
yeah.
Oh, y'all good now. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me more. Okay, y'all are back. Good.
So yeah, the book is, again, it's 23 authors. They're very short stories, and it's like a chapter in our lives. It's not your whole story. It's just a chapter in your life. And some of I feel like all of the feedback that I've gotten so far has been, oh my God, you guys are telling my story. Thank you. It's inspiring. It's this, it's that. So again, it's the book that if you and your girlfriends got together and wrote, you would tell the story about this subject. You would tell the story about that. It's that book.
Right.
So it can be used over and over and over again. The Girl and Her Father Need a Movie. It's a great graduation gift for some seniors, you know, from high school going into college. It's some girl talk that maybe you've had with your daughter or maybe you haven't. It is definitely a good sisterhood conversation that you can have with your girls. Because sometimes, look, y'all, as much as you know about someone, it's some things you don't know about each other. It's some things that this book will bring out, or it'll be a story in it that you forgot this part of your life. So that's what I'm getting from it, and I just love it. I think it's an amazing story. It's a book. It's an amazing book to have because it's such an easy. It's something everyone can listen to, at least two of the stories. Yep. And guess what? Even if you can't relate to all of the stories, it's either like it's somebody else's story that you may know, or it's a story that you haven't even gotten to in your life. And then one day, if you get to that story, you'll be like, oh my God, I've heard about this before. So it's definitely to have.
So all the books are out. Hopefully everybody get it in about a week. Maybe next Thursday, everyone will have it and, get to read it. So that's amazing.
Aww.
I'm excited. I'll get mine this week.
And again, if you guys want to purchase some more, the link is in my bio. Is there a sequel? I'm sure there will be. I won't be a part of the sequel. I'm writing my own book. I think everybody from this book, Phenomenal Women, will be doing their own thing, but I'm sure there'll be a woman. Yeah.
But a great start, like a head start for the real, like you want to know everything? Here you go.
Yeah.
So it's a teaser. Yes, I love it.
It is a good teaser.
Nice.
I'll DM you when mine arrives. Please do. And again, if you've already read the ebook, please go to Amazon.com and leave a review. Give us some 4 or 5 stars. Make us keep us. We made bestseller. So I am a best-selling author. We made bestsellers, and we just want to keep our position.
Yes, that's important. So now we need to leave a review.
Yes. Leave a review after you read. And let the world know what you think of Phenomenal Women. Phenomenal Woman. Yes, yes, yes. Boop, boop, boop. And Syrup. What's Syrup doing? Syrup sold out of the lavender lemonade, right?
They did. This is Syrup too. So these colors are coming. I'm just like forecasting. So my gold is amazing. You're going to love the gold. But yes, new inventory next week. I will have the lavender lemonade back because everybody wants it and I don't have it. I ordered a long time ago, but COVID. And and I mean, I'm on my shit and I still am behind. And I mean, I ordered a long time ago. So it's going really well, crossing all my T's and dotting all my I's, keeping me very, very busy, forecasting, getting ready for Q3 and Q4. If you're in business, you know what that means. Right now is great, but when you got to be getting all your merch and stuff ready for fall and winter, that's where my head is. Summer colors are already ordered. Like I'm already in summer. I'm already in fall and winter because that's where I'll probably make the bulk of my money. So just doing what I need to do. I have a publicist. Like it's been a lot of work. So really getting my shit together. Having everyone in place, and it just takes time. So thank you for asking, but just busy, just paperwork. Got my LLC, got my trademark, and those things you just have to do the paperwork and just, be organized, have my my spreadsheet set up. Like it's a lot of work. It makes me overwhelmed sometimes, but I have to do it. And I can't wait to have a team because I'm not one of those people that don't want a team. I can't wait to have a team. Because I can't do it all. It's only 3 of us right now, and we need help. We need help. We need help. So we're doing the best we can. Somebody said, I saw my hunter boots. Yeah, those boots are hilarious. I'm having so much fun doing that. And I have a lot of jumpsuits, so stay tuned.
I said, wait a minute. Is she only doing her TikToks and jumpsuits? on my way to type, I said, this fool is having way too much fun in the house.
Because it started, everybody like the jumpsuit. I said, okay, y'all like, I love jumpsuits. I have at least 10. So we gonna have fun with them.
You know what? Don't you love a jumpsuit until it's time to go to the goddamn bathroom? Oh my
girl.
Oh my
God.
God.
It's the truth. It's the worst. And I love wearing them to work because they're so convenient. And I'm in a porta potty, so I stopped wearing them to work.
Yep.
I have to. I got to take off the walkie-talkie, my headphones, my belt. I was like, oh, it's cute, but it's not worth it. So I had to stop wearing them to work because of that. It's too much. And COVID, I can't even imagine. I will not be wearing a jumpsuit. Can't.
Are you thinking
No, I'm just saying, you know, if it happens, it happens. But if I do, it won't be in that. Nothing planned, no offers on the table. And here's the thing. When it's supposed to happen, it will, because I think God has given me time to get this off the ground. I don't think I would be ready to go back to work until next year when I have the people set in place, because right now it's just me. My other 2 people don't even live here. So it's a lot of work. Right. So I'm praying to get the time, you know, if we can financially afford me to stay home and do what I'm doing, because this will be bigger than anything that I could make. Even though that money is good, what I can make is even great. It's better. It's tenfold.
It's greater.
It's greater. With less, you know, it's not 17 hours for someone else. It's 17 hours for myself and my legacy. So that's the way I look at it.
You guys, and again, like we say, every single week, if I can sit home and do this, so can you. Figure out what you're good at, figure out what you want to spend most of your day and time doing, and do it. Y'all, look, we do this, we do the April and Tomeeka show, we love it. We do our podcast, we love it. But this right here, this was just like tears of joy. Syrup was tears of joy. That was like, that
was the icing
projects. You know what I'm saying? So it's great to have a team to do some things, but when you do something, it's your own fruition. And I know this was a team project for me, but my story was my story. You know what I'm saying? It was sitting down and writing it. And so it's just more to come. What we're saying is today is your day. Whatever it is you've been thinking about, God has laid on your heart. He's already given you the groundwork. He's given you the vision. Just start to visualize it already done and just do it. It's not going to happen overnight. Like April said, she's been working on Surf for how long, April?
20 years.
I've been writing a book since I was in my 20s because I'm a gifted writer, okay? And I have several stories. This is one story.
Right.
So who we are is who we've been, okay? This shit didn't happen overnight. And it didn't have anything to do with who we're married to. It didn't have anything to do with who our friendships are with. It just has something to do with us sitting down and doing the work. You have to.
That's it. You got to visualize it, because that's all I do every day. I forecast. I know where it's going to take me. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And you have to know that timing is everything.
Yep.
I wanted it 20 years ago, but I wasn't ready. So now I'm ready. I get that. You just have to do it. And I know that sounds so cliche. In 2020, although it was very tough mentally, and, you know, for everybody with the non-socialization of it and all, it gave you a minute to rest and think about your passion. It was a blessing in that sense, because you didn't have to worry about going to work or doing something else. You were able to focus on the thing. And I didn't start focus until August of 2020, not March, April, May, June, July. It took 2 girlfriends to beat my door down, like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like a light bulb went off. I didn't even think of it for me. They thought of it for me. And they are my biggest cheerleaders. One just texts me money. She sends me, this is how good, when you got good girlfriends, she don't wear nail polish. She buys 2 bottles every week. Aww. And she puts it in my Cash App. And she says, bless someone. If they order 1 bottle, send them a bottle on me. So every week, I'm able to send at least 2 to 3 people because of her. Right. Because a lot of people don't buy a top coat. She just texted me. That's what I was looking at. She said, I just bought 2 top coats. Bless somebody. Every week. She has not missed a week. that's a girlfriend. That's one of the ones that pushed me to do it, because I was doing this in 2010 to 2016 and I stopped. So she always supported me. So you just have to have people in your corner, and you don't need a whole bunch. You just need one.
One.
You only need one.
That's it.
You know, if you can't get the courage or the willpower to do it for yourself, you just need that one cheerleader. You get that one cheerleader, I promise you, you think you can do anything.
And you know what? That's what it is I don't know if you guys saw my story about how God blessed me with that random stranger on the train. It only takes one blessing from God, and you know it's from God, saying, here's the push, here's the gift, here's the whatever, you know?
Yep.
And you telling that story, be a blessing to someone else's story or success, because all you're doing is putting in the deposit for your own story. Okay, I've been gifted so much. That's why I'm a giver. You understand? Like, I'm not. It's a trickle down effect. I was in Starbucks the other day. Somebody paid for my drink ahead of me. I was like, oh, that's so sweet. And I just paid for the next car behind me. Like, let's make this shit go viral. Like, don't be, and I'm not saying don't just take your gift and be good and just go away. I'm just saying that pay it forward. Always
Absolutely.
Forward. Always. Yeah. Giver, and always find ways to bless someone. It's not about finances, y'all. You can bless someone by simply giving them a call saying, hey, you was on my heart today. God told me to tell you to go for it. And maybe
that will uplift somebody like, oh my God.
I was waiting for a sign and then you called, you know. So
been there.
Simple, guys. It is that simple.
Yep.
Please, I promise you, start to all this selfish, hating shit that you've been used to in your life, let that shit go. And literally just start to be a giver and a sower in kindness. And just words, and just being someone's cheerleader, saying, I see you, you're doing an amazing job. Like, go for it. Hey, you know.
And just text your friends that. The same friend blew all week
today.
She'd be like, I see you. I'd be like, okay, you killing me. But she is like, I'm like, you are
circling.
Amazing. And I do the same thing, you know, but she doesn't realize how much it helps me. She just does it out of the goodness of her heart. And I could be thinking about her, like hoping that she's having a good day, and she'll just text me, I see you. I'll be like, oh my God. Even if I feel like giving up, she won't let me. And I know I'm not going to give up, but you need to know that your friends will be like, girl, we got this. We got this. What you need? I'll do whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. So it's just a good feeling. Pay it forward. I am a giver. I don't know how to receive that well, but I'm going to start receiving better, because when I give, I need you to receive it and not question, you know, this is the energy that I give to make you receive. I need to do the same thing to receive for myself. Because I'm always like, you didn't have to, why me, da, da, da. I'm always asking these questions. But my life, I've always given. Maybe this is my time. I don't know. But don't fight it, just receive it. Period. Don't fight it.
And friends, when your friend called you, like April called me the other day, got me together, was like, bitch, I'm out. Did you just go on live looking like that? And did you hold on to no ma'am, go do it again, go put some makeup on, go get your stuff together. Look, I could have been bitch, fuck that. I'm going just like that. Nope. Boop, boop, bop. Look. All of my friends, Nikki will come over here and say, what you doing? You ain't dressed for work today? Like,
get dressed.
Friends, get you together. Receive it in love.
No.
Receive it in love, and stop fighting everybody in your circle. Stop fighting everybody that's for you, because you ain't been for you. Okay? Sometimes the people around you have to be for you so that you can learn how to be for you. Okay?
Say that.
So, y'all, when y'all come to me, and sometimes I bite back. I be like, girl, whatever, but I listen. I be like, all right, bitch, let me go again. Because I'm uncomfortable sometimes doing certain things. So they have to push me a little more further than I would push myself. Look, I ain't got to do none of this shit, to be honest. I can sit back and relax and chill for the rest of my days, okay? I don't want to. I do want more of my friends know that about me. So they'll be like, hold on, bitch. Haha. You tired? Get up. Get up and go get busy. And guess what? I may fight talk shit, scream, but I do exactly what they say. Let your friends grow you in areas that you say you want to grow in.
Right.
You all the time when they tell you back and you receive it. Stop acting like, oh, she a hater. She be talking about me. She da da da. No, she's trying to help you grow. And so I receive all of my friends. Thank you, ladies. I love you so much for growing me. And I mean, I think I'm the shit. Okay. But when you challenge me in areas, I be like, shit, you said that. Let me get up.
It's tough to hear sometimes, but
Yeah.
you just, it's coming from a good place.
I
don't know it all. I need to be checked sometimes. And my girlfriends check me. You check me
Mhm.
all the time. Oh my God. Sometimes I don't even tell you shit. I'll be like, I am not telling her. Tomeeka had me doing something I don't want to do. Be like, nope. But there's no more woe is me. Not never. But you know, when I do get down, I just think about it. I do whatever I need to do. I don't know what it is in that moment, and I figure it out. You know, imposter syndrome is a real thing. Why me? How come it's not my time? You're looking at other people. And this is why I mind my business. I mind my business and I'm tunnel vision and I got to do what I got to do. Because they got their success. We don't know what they went through. Right. Everybody goes through everything. Right. You know, a lot of things. So some of their past, if you had their past, you might not even be here. They are so strong to even be here. So let them enjoy the fruits of their labor. And it didn't come overnight. We all see it in real time. Mm-hmm. Dad, it just took a year. Bitch, no, it didn't. Mm-mm. No, it did not. It took 8 years or it took whatever. You're just seeing it now. It feels like it was yesterday. It was not yesterday. So mind your business. That's a big part of this. Mind your business and keep your head down. Keep your head up and do your work.
Do your part. Yep.
That's it. Tunnel vision. Just do your work.
Do your part. For all the people who saying they need friends like that, you have them. Ask your friends, say, hey, I'm trying to work on this thing. What should I work on? Your friends, and if you can receive it, they will tell you what it is, what they see in you. They will say, hey, you're good at this, but you could really work on this thing. You know, I remember telling my girlfriends, tell me some things about my stuff I need to improve.
Right.
A hard pill to swallow, but sometimes you need to hear it, okay?
Uh-huh.
You know, it's all for good. It's all for the better of you. And like every day you should be trying to grow and be somebody better. You should be wanting to contribute a little bit more to the society. And some of us are comfortable right here. We stuck right here. And then we wonder why we stuck right here. Because you ain't did shit. You ain't read a book. You ain't,
right.
had the same circle you used to, you know, you got the same group of friends that ain't going no motherfucking where because no new friends. Okay. So that's why you're not growing. So somebody say you probably should take a class and your skills, you know, you could do something with your skill set, but you need to polish it a little bit. Like, go do that. Go look into it at least, you know?
Right.
Don't come up with all the excuses saying, oh, I can't do it because I don't have the money. The money's there. The money is there, y'all.
Start small. I mean, if y'all see my Mom Talks TV, half of the people are micro influencers. They have 1,000 people, 2,000 people. They selling t-shirts, fanny packs, jewelry, hair products. They're not there yet, but what I do is I give them a platform, and my DMs from them they warm my heart. Oh my God, you chose me. They think I'm the shit. I'm like, I ain't the shit, but because I see them, they're like, you wanted me and I got 500 people following me. Yeah, I said, because I see you. I know you got 500 today. Remember me when you get to 1 million. That's all I'm asking, because I see you and I see their potential. My 4 last people, I find these people. I scour for them. I look for them. I see their work ethics. I see them in me when I was that age. So I'm just like, they call me Miss. I'll be like, oh my God, if she called me Miss, Miss April, thank you. I'll be like, ah! But it's true. I'm way older than them, but I see them. I acknowledge them. And just it doesn't matter. And if you want to be truthful, the micros are the ones for all the money. When you give your product to someone with 1 million plus, that's cute, but most people really don't listen to them. It's that soft spot between 1 to 100,000. Those are the people selling more than anybody. Yes, the supers and the prima donnas, they're 2 million. That 1 million is a gray area. So I'm not looking for them. I'm looking for the ones that are beating the pavement, but they believe in themselves, you know, and they just need a little push. And I'm there to give them a platform for the push. She sold so many necklaces. Like all the people I had on, they still DM me. And I told them I'm going to check in about a year to see what they're doing. And they're like, okay, please check in. You know, it's a good feeling when you help people out. So reach back. That's what I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Reach back and look at people.
Back. Yep.
You just got to reach back. And if anybody on here would love to assist me, just DM me. I see you too. What is that? Somebody just, too prosperous. DM me. I don't know where you are. I don't know what I could find for you to do, but I'm looking for marketing. I'm definitely looking for someone else to help me with my marketing because my person is still in college and she has exams and she does a great job. I don't run syrup. She runs it. You know, I don't want to have anything to do with it because I have April the brand and I have Syrup the brand. And I don't want to commingle them. I don't want to be on there doing the same things I'm doing with April. People that love me will go over to Syrup and buy. So I don't need to be on both platforms, but we need way more content. I need to find my 3 to 5 syrup girlies, whatever I'm going to call them. I don't know, the syrups that do their nails and, you know, they're getting polished. Those are who I'm looking for right now. So I have a lot of work to do. So if you want to help me locate these influencers that love nails, that's all I need. I need about 3 to 5 people that want to do nails. And I would even take a young man. There are a lot of men that wear polish, straight and gay. It doesn't even matter. They love black polish. They love a good white, a good gold.
I won't stay with black. They will venture out.
They will. They will wear pink. I'm open to whomever. I am not being biased. So, you know, those are the things that I need. So DM me only real requests and inquiries, and I will answer you back.
Anybody else before we go today? I love when we end up our conversations in this inspirational state.
Yes.
Always check on your friends. We're still in a pandemic. People are still mentally going through. If you look at all of these little crazy things that's going on, the guy who got beat up in a goddamn Walmart, it wasn't a good day for him because he didn't want to wear a mask, and then a random beat him up because he didn't want to wear a mask. But look, we keep telling y'all, people on edge. They are on edge, okay? Should it be somebody's right not to wear a mask? Yes, but when the fuck you go in the store and they say you gotta have a mask on, you gotta have a mask on.
Just wear the mask. Just be compliant or don't go in.
Yeah.
I don't understand it. You know, you have an option. And I have a medical condition. Well, order online and do her pickup. Like, there's so many options.
Stay home. Everybody is on edge, okay? So be careful out there. Be safe. Everybody's not working. Watch your surroundings, okay?
Right.
Everything is going up. Like, things are still going up, but nobody's making no money. And that money's about to run out. You know, Moneybag Joe gave y'all some money, but that money's about to run out. So it's going to be a hot girl and a hot boy summer when the fuck they pull up. So make sure you're...
You got Royale over here cracking up.
Hey, Royale.
Like the money's about to run out.
Your money's about to run out. So look at here, y'all. My video while I was in Jamaica last week. What video? I saw the beautiful scenery. Oh, wait a minute. You just said Jamaica closed back down? Like, what's going on with Jamaica? Because I want to go. Like, what's good?
I'm ready to travel. That's all I know. I'm ready.
Blessed with good energy. Your humility and love for others is amazing. Oh, thank you. Hold on, guys. I am looking for women's shelters, anything that's going to edify a woman in need. I want to bless somebody. I'm starting out with a 1,000 book donation. That's my first goal, but eventually it'll be 5,000 and possibly 10,000 that I want to give to organizations. So if you know of any, DM.
Yeah. And I'm looking for the same to give clothing. I got brand new shit. I just need to lock in the place I thought I was going to give to. I can't. So I just need a shelter. So if you find a shelter, Tomeeka, please let me know because I want to give them all these coats and shoes and I have so much stuff.
Because again, if you guys watch the April and Tomeeka Show podcast, you would know that we're all decluttering, and you should be too. Karen and Ken and Counterwild in Jamaica. No, I didn't see that. We'll look. What? Karen and Ken and Counterwild in Jamaica. They know damn well they can't be bringing in tactics to a black country. Stop it.
I gotta go Google that. I need to see it.
Yeah. So
Send it to us. DM us with that info, that link.
that's a shame. See, this is
I know, train wrecks. Every now and then you need one. You need one.
everybody have a good week. KB,
Yes. Have a good week. Listen for our podcast. I don't know what it's going to be on this week.
I know. I'll text you. You said something.
Okay. I have time tomorrow.
Okay. Me too.
Are you going to be around?
I sure will.
Okay, good. Then we can do it because we're good. Once we go,
we go.
We go. Yeah. We like, how long? Oh, let's stop talking. But thank y'all because I get DMs from some of my people that follow me. They really love the decluttering one. I've gotten the most feedback from that one and Imani.
Okay, so you guys look at the Tomeeka and April Show podcast.
Yeah.
Decluttering this week is so good.
It's really good. Yep. So, all right, I'm about to take a nap. Then we about to go partying. Hey, okay.
All right.
I'll text you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye.